There's Joey.
Hey, Jaden, you don't want to go? Oh, yeah? Look at Jersey. She's younger than you are.
There's Jersey. That's 2 years old and 5 years old.
Life jacket on, you ain't going. Period.
We're going to go up and come down the rapids.
She's fine. Got him?
Hey, look up here.
Look up here.
Hey, look
Hi,
up. Look up. Hi.
Oh, what do you got? Yum?
Trust me. And there they are.
Can't do you both at the same time, so pay attention. Use your hands.
Yeah, hey, look, you guys. Look at the camera. Look up here. There you are. Smile. Cheese. You too? You smiling too?
Jaden,
And Jaden? Haha, there's Jaden. You want to go? You gotta get your vest on if you want to go. No? Okay. They're waiting for you. Come on, Jaden, get your suit, get your life jacket on, and go with them. You'll have a lot of fun. Let's put your shoes on. Isn't that just ridiculous?
That is freaking. You did that.
I
know
I
that.
did. I did good, didn't I?
Yeah, you did very good. Ain't none of them scared of the water now.
Hey! There's two. There's Cameron.
Probably a third of a cup of material out of that, and I probably got 2 cups of material out of this.
Yeah. We put some of this Gold Hawk matting in here so it wouldn't have any junk to continue the drop ripple systems. I like the drop ripple system too. But as far as gold, so far even in this lower box, don't see a whole lot. Using the sluice fork to get out the big rocks. Works real good. Works real good for cleaning out the high banker when you're using a high production high banker with a lot of people. You just put that inside and just pull it back. Same thing with a regular sluice box on a dredge. This is the same thing we use to clean out, you know, stuck rocks on a dredge. That way you're not putting your fingers in there. So we started this hole because we figured it's in the gold line behind these boulders here. And, well, we got a nice little nugget yesterday. We'll throw a picture of that in, you know, sooner or later when we get done with this hole. And we got a whole bunch of finer stuff, everything from plus 20, and I separate down to minus 100. And there was a lot of gold that was minus 400. Even though we don't have that screen down, it was just so small, there's no way to get it. Even with the ultra fine sluice that he's got going on. So the only thing that, you know, about this that I can see is you can see where the spray bars are mounted. That's actually above the screen. So it's washing this stuff down into the screen. And then you got to pull it off by hand like normal, you know, if you want to get all the gold off. And what was going on yesterday with it raised up higher is the stuff was running down and the material, the fine stuff, was running off the back end and down onto the ground instead of getting into the hole. So we changed the angle on that. We changed the angle on the bottom spray bar to where it's spraying more down. And now it's got a real good cleaning action going, and you can see that there's nothing coming off the bottom of that sluice box. Whereas you can still see from yesterday, in the very bottom, you can see the fines in there that would have gone through and into the box. So that little adjustment paid off really well. But that's the difference between these two, is where this one here, the material falls through the punch plate directly into the sluice box. This one here, the rocks are put in above the punch plate, or in this case it's expanded metal. But we're still washing them by hand because that's the best way to get the gold off. You try doing it and just not letting it wash, or just throwing a shovel load on there and then letting it wash out by itself when you have it set up really steep. Most of the time the gold's going to roll right off the back with the rocks, and the rocks aren't going to get totally clean. So we do it this way to make sure that each rock is totally washed off and we're getting all the gold into the sluice box. Yeah, everything's getting clean. I like that. That's a lot better up top.
I was running it faster. I slowed it down.
I wouldn't be afraid to clean it up every 15 minutes.
Well, to get away from having to peel back that lower box and do all that, what I did last time is I shut the water down.
Yeah.
I pulled my drop tray out of the high banker, cleaned it, put it back in. Then I put a bucket under the end of the sluice.
Yeah.
And when I fired it back up, I kept that bucket under there until it ran clean.
Yeah.
So anything that does fire out of that lower box, I'm catching it.
Yeah, you're catching it. That's a good idea. Yeah, well, you don't got to clean the bottom box. I clean that. We clean it like every hour, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
Depending on how much material we're putting in.
but it seems to have enough water flow to where it's keeping that bottom box fairly clean.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he might be able to get away with a WX-15 pump just for this one too.
Yeah. I think that pump would run this. I don't think this thing takes as much water as this one does.
Yeah.
That's running about a third throttle right now.
So I got a red mark on my neck.
Yeah.
Probably a pretty good one, huh?
Got stung?
No. I got
it's a line.
I got nailed with a slingshot like always. It pulled off the thing and snapped, and I was like, oh shit, here we go again.
Backfired on you, huh?
Yeah, it does that every now and again when it's telling me it's time to, you know, watch what I'm doing, because it was about that time people started showing up in the swimming hole. By the time I got done looking and saying ow and looking up, there was people in the hole, so I was like, yep, perfect timing. Kept me from firing that last marble down and hitting somebody on accident.
Yeah, if I put my hand up here, I mean, there's sediment and little pebbles that are staying up there.
Yeah, leave it up there. That's not going to hurt nothing. Let it build up and then do it at the end of the day.
It just kind of tells you.
That's the same thing with this one. You get it on the sides and up on top, not going to hurt a thing. Well, it's Sunday. The 19th, I guess. Take a look. Yep, Sunday the 19th. So, August 19th. So I've basically been out in the woods living pretty much since 4th of July. Still camping in a tent, still finding gold, still just spending my time enjoying life. And Rodney's down using the South Yuba Mining Company high banker. He kind of just put his in the back of the truck. He's going to sell it. Yeah, I've got that living in the woods look to me nowadays, you know. So I'm going to be out here alone today because he's going to be heading out, and I'll be staying out here till Wednesday without anybody else, just kind of kicking around and enjoying life, living out here. What will I do? What will I do? Back to my good old life, man, you know. Haven't been able to do this in years. I mean, you see it in some of the videos I made in 2006. The How to Build a Dredge video I actually made in 2006, 2007, somewhere in there. Started it, finished it up in 2008. This is it, man. Sit down here and have some fun, go swimming. Family will be coming down sometime this week, hopefully, you know. Nieces and sisters and that kind of stuff. And, you know, I am enjoying my life. It's a blast. It's like I can drive down the road at 65 miles an hour. You know, because I'm retired and I don't need to be anywhere any faster. And it took me, you know, 53 years to find out why all these old people are just driving down the road at the speed limit. It's because they have no reason to go any faster. You don't have to be in a certain place at a certain time at high speed and, you know, getting to get a ticket. Plus, I don't like breaking the law anyway. So I'm going to sit here and listen to the river. Which you can see right there. Right next to me. And then I'm going to look downstream like I always do. And just kick back and enjoy life, man. You know? Same old view, same old place. Just a beautiful day on the river, man. Hey, I hope you guys are getting out and enjoying your day and having a beautiful day on the river just as well as I am. I'll be getting in the water here in a little bit, swimming, and just enjoying life. And this is the life, man. I never had any idea how good it could be. You know, I always thought that boredom was going to be with retirement and that kind of stuff. And I'm not retired, basically. I'm out gold mining and doing all kinds of stuff. Just as busy as I ever was. I'm just not sleeping during the day and working all night long. It makes a difference when you're up all day and sleeping at night. Yeah, the sun's up and so am I. Good check-in time. You know, I haven't been doing a whole lot of check-ins. I just don't have the need, you know. I like making movies and doing this and making, you know, informative movies and just having a good time. But this has just been one heck of a year, man. Just one heck of a year. I just hope it continues. Well, I'm alone in the wilderness. It's about 9:15. I've seen a couple shooting stars go by. I thought I'd set this camera up and see if I could shoot them. But no, not designed to be shooting in this kind of darkness. So, I got the flashlight out. I just wanted to say hi. This is day 20 at the end. August 20th. I think. Yeah, August 20th, Monday. Very cool. So anyway, I'll be out looking at stars and enjoying life here like I'm doing tonight, listening to the crickets and the river behind me, and you know, this is it. Living out in the outside, out in the outdoors in my tent. Just enjoying life, having fun. Yeah, I really wanted to shoot the North Star and do some constellations, but I know where I'm at, man. You know, I can see the North Star, and I'm right here on Hollywood Boulevard.